It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 180. I am your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my equal host, comedian Noelle W. Herzog, the Italian Python.
That is who I am.
Yes, you're such a good snake-er.
I try. I feel like I whistle a little bit maybe when I do it.
People, they try to get into the group and they're like, it's, onto the Facebook group. And one of the questions is who are the hosts of the show? And everyone's saying Noelle W. Herzog, the Italian Python. That's like the new thing to happen.
It's very funny, guys. And I love you even more if you know where this comes from.
If you don't know where
Shannon,
it comes from,
obviously
Shannon.
Yeah.
Post in the Facebook group, and if you don't know, and I'm sure many people will tell you where it's from.
If you don't know now, you know.
Yeah, that is true though.
That's so true.
That's quite a true story. We're here to talk about season 9, episode 12 of 90 Day Fiance.
I just want to say something.
Anything.
While I was watching this today, I watched this with Matt this morning. He was home from work. When we were watching Ariella and Binyam, he flipped out and he had some kind of deja vu moment, and he messaged Ariella because he thinks that they took an EMS class together. He's like, there was a girl named Ariella that I took an EMS class together. He's like, now that I see what she looks like today, not well because she was sick. He's like, I was in a class with her. I know I was in a class. So he like lost his mind. He messaged her. She has not read it or responded. So if any of you guys know, just like, I don't think they worked in the FDNY EMS together, but he thinks that they took like an EMS refresher course or something together at some point. He can't remember if it was when he met me like 10, 11 years ago, or if it was right before he started the fire academy, because he took a few of them. Yeah, I just wanted, if any of you guys knew or heard of anything, like let me know, because it's been driving him crazy all day.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I thought you would like that.
I do like that. I will tell you something before we start too. I spoke to my mother today.
Okay.
And she's like, I don't think you should tell everyone that you don't like watching 90 Day Fiance this season. I was like, no, Mom, you have to give the people what they want. And that is honesty.
Because they agree.
Because the problem is that if I tell everyone I love this and this is great, no one's going to trust me anymore.
They're going to say the hosts are inauthentic.
Very inauthentic.
Listen, we're going to get through the season together.
We're getting through, but that's what I said. It's unity.
Yeah, we're going to get it through together, and then we'll start anew.
We're going to start anew. Also, the other thing that my mother said is that 90 Day Fiance in Paradise is like her favorite.
Oh, interesting. I don't even know what that is.
And it's on Discovery Plus.
What are they like in Hawaii or something all together?
I don't know. Okay. Whatever. So I think it's all different couples. It's just like in nicer places. I don't know.
That's what I mean. They should put them like Love Island style, like all on one island together.
Now it's just a game show.
Everything should be a game show.
It really should be. We're going to start off today. But before we do, if you want more of our amazing banter, go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast for our amazing bonus podcasts.
They're wonderful. They're amazing. They're beautiful.
Right now we're covering Unexpected season 1 because we never covered that before. So we went back to the archives.
That is wild. Just seeing Lily's face. I can't believe it.
So good. All right. So let's jump in the pool today with Eve and Mohammed. I will never not want to say Eve.
Okay. So today I said Eve and Mohammed. Okay, when I wrote it down, I was like, now I see what Tracy's thinking.
It's very bad. So they're going to take Theron to his ninja class.
I love this child.
He is the cutest. He's the sweetest.
He
finishes his course and then he hugs Mohammed.
He's obviously attached to him.
Yeah,
and
but that's not nice though.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Which is so cool.
Why is Eve doing this to this child?
Oh, because she's selfish.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. So it is
selfish.
70 days until they get married. And she tells him the wedding's been pushed back a month due to the venue. And he's like, listen, sure.
Right.
Great. But I need to get my green card so I can go visit my mom. And I also need to get my working permit because my life is on hold until those things happen. Can we get married at court, file the paperwork, and then have your, venue?
Right. What? I can't believe it's like he's only here for 90 days. You want to push it back another 30?
Yeah. And he's like, can we just get married in the yard, like, or something? And she's like, on the dirt patch with my dress. Eve, you've done this before.
No, she's making it like this is her first wedding. She's never experienced this before.
Okay.
Very unlikable. You know, she had me in the beginning. She lost me.
She lost me very quickly.
No, right. I liked her the first episode.
Yeah. So he's upset. He wants to work. He wants to go back to see his mom. And she's like, well, that's out of my control.
But it's actually exactly in your control.
It's only in your control.
That is the definition of control.
So he's like, well, maybe you don't want to get married and maybe I'll leave.
Right.
He's like, why can't we go to the courthouse? So then we see him riding his bike around with his helmet.
It's very cute.
I'm like, I can't believe she lets him ride all by himself.
Can you believe it?
No training.
How does he figure out where to go?
Probably. I mean, maybe she hasn't. She's probably tracking him on an app.
Yeah, she has a tracking device on his wheel, on his kickstand.
His pegs.
Uh-huh.
So he goes to have coffee with Rafay from Mosque.
Right.
And he wants to talk about Eve. And he tells him, he's like, I'm home watching her son. I can't even go for a walk. Okay.
He's the living nanny.
He's the living nanny. But at the same time, like, you guys could go for a walk together. He's saying he doesn't have any alone time.
He's meaning like if she's not home, he's just with the kid.
Sure.
Right.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Why do you think she doesn't want you to get your working papers?
That's exactly why. And it took me till this part of the episode to realize that. Like, she has something up her sleeve. She's doing this purposely.
Of course she does. And he says that Eve complains about having to be responsible for him.
But he wants to be responsible for himself.
And she doesn't want him to be. This is
right.
She's such a controlling mom.
Yeah, she is.
That's what's happening. So he does say that he wants to send money to his mom. That's basically what he wants to do.
Right. Like he feels a responsibility for his mom. His dad died. I get it.
Sure. So he said that maybe he needs another sponsor, like a different sponsor.
See, that's crazy though, to me.
It's not crazy because he's not really doing this because he loves her.
You don't think he loves her?
No.
Oh, see, I think he loves her and he wants to.
I think
he
likes her a regular amount. I think he sees that she's financially stable. I think that she is fairly desperate.
Right.
I think he was like, this is perfect because she's not gross and she has a, that's it.
I'm just watching you curl your hair. That's why I'm giggling.
So much. Thank you. It's my tendril.
I see that.
It's my curly tendril. No, but like she has a stable life. And he's like, all right, well, this will do. She worships me.
Well, the thing is, I think that he definitely thought she worshipped him. And I think that she led on that she worshipped him. And then she got him here and things changed.
Yeah, of course. I just smashed myself in the teeth with a metal straw.
Oh,
everything's fine. Everything's fine. But if you're so in love with someone and that's why you're moving to America, you wouldn't want to find a different sponsor for America.
Seriously. You are right about that, but I don't know. I think he likes her.
I think he likes her a regular amount.
But also they're married in front of God anyway.
Yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do. But if he were to meet someone else or to find someone else, he should probably get on some dating apps.
That's the easiest way.
It really is. But it's not as easy as you think because a lot of times people match on apps, they text back and forth. It seems promising. And then when you finally meet them, they're just totally different than what you thought they were.
I have a girlfriend who's heavy on the apps right now, and she keeps going through the same thing. Every guy either doesn't want to meet or they meet and it's a totally different person.
Yeah. It's or do they just act totally different?
Well, that's the thing. Or there's something they didn't disclose.
Sure.
That she finds out. Right.
Yeah. That is what I think everyone on apps is going through. But then I heard about Filter Off. With Filter Off, you can see the person you're matching with and actually get to know them over a quick video date before you waste your time getting ready or hopping in the car or the train.
That's such a good idea.
No more swipe fatigue, no more catfishing, no more text messages pretending to be dates. Imagine being able to go on a date that's not entirely predicted on someone's ability to send text messages. Because
so true.
You'll have already seen them and talked to them for a few minutes and you'll have a better sense of who they are and how you get along with them.
Right. If you even want to go on the date.
Imagine being able to find someone who loves you for you and not some silly profile of statistics.
Yeah, well, that's what it's about.
Yep. Download the Filter Off app or go to getfilteroff.com and use promo code TRASH5 to receive 5 extra daily picks. Start making meaningful connections today at getfilteroff.com. That's GETFILTEROFF.com. Filter Off. Date the person, not the profile. And as always, it'll be in the show notes.
That's going to be in the show notes, kids.
All right. So we're moving on to Thais and Patrick, who this is the most of the episode.
Surprisingly. And also even Muhammad and Eve was more than anybody else. I couldn't believe there was no Emily and Kobe. I couldn't say Emily. I
was really sad.
Second.
I know it's a hard word to say. I get it.
Patrick and Thais.
So this is a week after they got back from Vegas.
Are any of the girls on the show going to be likable? No.
So he's drinking with John and his friend Wagner.
Right.
And they're making fun of him that she controls him.
She does.
Yeah, but like he lets her. This is why I don't really hate her. Because I think a lot of it's staged. And also like she's not like lying about anything.
No, I hate her because I don't hate her. I dislike her. I think she's like a bitch. I think she's immature. I'm just not interested in her. I think that she is a lot like him, I guess.
Yeah.
But I was sitting here thinking while I was watching this.
Tell me about it.
Did they ever say, I'm just curious, did they ever say that John and Patrick had the same dad? Because Patrick is Brazilian. And I was just so curious because I'm looking at John. I'm like, he seems very like, I don't know, like Boston Irish.
I think it's just his accent that really throws you off.
Maybe because I'm looking at him. I'm looking at Ferry right now.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I'm not sure. I guess
I was just curious.
Someone in the group can let us know that. So John gets really angry that her dad doesn't know. So I get that, but also remember something. You're not marrying her.
That's his brother,
right? But like, no one could kind of like the anger inside of him is like too much.
No, because he sees it from the outside, what it looks like. He sees what she came in like, that she was automatically like, she didn't even want John there. Sure. It's like always something with her, I think. And I get that.
I get it a little bit, but he's so mad. And John's yelling now about like, Patrick, look, you have gray hairs now. And Patrick's like, don't worry. I will tell her dad regardless because it's man code. Oh, Patrick, you're so manly.
Okay. Patrick is actually the opposite of manly, but I think that's right. I think he should tell her dad.
Yeah,
someone should.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
And John said, quote, somebody has to have the testicular fortitude.
That made me laugh.
Yeah. Put it out there.
Someone should put it out there, though, because he just doesn't know. Listen, he doesn't have to like it, but he should know.
Yes. Now, the best part of this entire episode. Are you ready?
The dinner?
Thais is going to cook some chicken.
This can't be real. This can't be.
I got to tell you.
Yeah.
A lot of things are scripted. I think this is real.
Well, I will say this, though. When I was watching this, Matt goes, Tracy's right. And I'm like, what? And he's like, there's not one thing on the counter except the things she's going to cook with.
Yeah.
He's like, she's so right about that.
They've set her up with a chopped basket.
Yes. You're right.
Noelle, I think this might be her recipe.
I don't want it to be.
But I like, sure, they were probably like, cook what you're going to make him.
How do you go through with the wedding after being served something like this?
Okay. She's not even browning the chicken. She takes a chicken breast, she cubes it in large cubes.
Yes.
I want to stop the podcast here because I'm getting upset, but
I know.
I'm gonna power through it. She calls it a stroganoff. Okay. She slices an onion. There's no frying involved. There's no browning.
There's stewing.
There's a lot of stewing and steaming. John offers to help, and then he talks to her about her dad.
Right.
And while he's talking to her, she is just skillfully combining some ketchup and mustard onto the steam/boiled chicken.
John looks horrified.
Rightfully so.
No, he's not wrong.
Now he's getting really upset. And she's like, you're going to mess up my recipe. And he tells her, he's like, see, this is what I don't like. He talks down to her though.
But I think she talks down to him too.
Yeah, but he's like,
their relationship.
He's like multitask. See, I'm teaching you English.
Yeah, he's just being a dick. That's what guys do.
He takes the chicken.
Uh-huh.
He gives it a chew.
Uh-huh.
He turns around and spits it in a napkin. He goes, it was so good.
I've had to play this game before.
He said it was rubber with ketchup and mustard.
That's what it looked like.
That's what it was.
Yeah. It looks like she made a rubber chicken.
Yeah. He's like, oh, and you're going to put rice with it. Yum.
Yum.
You notice the vase is on the table?
No, I didn't notice that.
I
noticed
vase is on the table.
I couldn't believe that there was brown bar stools in the kitchen.
Yeah.
The clashing.
Mm-hmm.
It drove me insane.
Well, she is so mad now that he told John that her dad doesn't know. Okay, but she told the other brothers that her dad doesn't know. What are you talking
what does it
about?
Matter? Right. She just doesn't like John.
She doesn't. But do you notice that John talks like Linda from Bob's Burgers?
Okay, I don't know Bob's Burgers, so explain.
Okay, Linda is the mom.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see if I could find a video of Linda speaking because it is John.
Tell me.
The accent,
the Bostonian accent,
but it's also like her. I don't know. I can't. Hold on. Let's see. Linda Belcher. Let's see if we could get a video here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we're loading the ad. I hate that I have to have the ads play on YouTube before I give you an example.
But it's okay. We're here. We're together. We're fortified.
We're fortified. Oh my God.
I love being fortified.
Oh my God. Okay. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's put up. Oh no, this is about Linda, but I want to hear her. I want to hear her speak.
Me too.
No, this is about Linda. Okay. Linda's one-liners. This is
Fourth dog. Anything coming to you yet? Yeah, not yet. Oh, wait, something's coming. Something's coming. Oh, it's just a burp. I'm gassy.
You hear how she talks?
Yeah, that's funny.
I love showers and mornings and bologna and turtles.
Yeah, I could see that. I love bologna and showers and mornings and turtles too. Especially the bologna part.
Wow. You learn something new every day.
I wanted a fried bologna sandwich yesterday. I'm like, I can't tell Tracey this. I can't disclose it.
No, I'm so glad you didn't, but now you did. Okay. What is in this Pyrex dish next to the bowl of mustard ketchup chicken?
Oh, I don't know. I was just looking at the mustard ketchup. Oh, wait. No, you're right. Something
was it
else
like vanilla pudding?
Yeah. Something else was there. It was like liquid mashed
milk?
Potatoes. I don't know
what it was.
It was custard. It was the dessert.
Oh my God.
Right there, Willie. That was the stroganoff sauce. Huh.
Oh my God, Noelle, I could faint. So
I know.
John said that Patrick lied about liking the food. He's like, no, you can't be. Did you see John chewing the food when they were sitting at the table? I was dying. That was so funny.
Patrick was mindlessly eating it.
Yes, because he knows he has to.
No, I don't know. I think that he's too dumb to realize it was gross. You know? I think he's like,
the next morning he woke up and he's like, I tested positive for ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, you must have.
So
it's not even a good mustard.
Then Thais says, quote, John trash talks me because he does, but also then be with a guy that
you also trash talk him. You guys just don't get along. And a lot of it is him just busting your chops.
Right. So John said that he's going to get 100 hookers for the bachelor party, not the bachelor party.
Yeah, for himself.
Yeah, it's true. So he said that Patrick said the strippers won't be as hot as Thais. That's why he's not going to do it. That's the only reason you're not going to cheat. That's the only reason you're not going to cheat.
Yes, because everything is surface with him. He's not with her because she's got such an award-winning personality and they get along so well and they share the same hobbies. He thinks she's hot.
Yep, that's it. Mm-hmm. So she comes out. She's so mad. And John gets like the weirdest accent when he talks to her.
He has a pint glass of wine. I couldn't believe it.
I can actually.
It was very funny. Yes.
So, but do you notice when they're talking, they're like kind of all laughing, the three of them, because this is staged.
Okay. I thought the same thing. And I'm like, I feel like everyone's in on this.
They broke character. Yeah, for sure. So she said that she'll kill him. And she's like, you're going to have strippers. And he's like, whoa, babe, exotic dancers. But it's like, but you called the other ones hookers.
Right.
Anyway. So John said that Patrick's whipped. And he's like, I'm going to give him a party anyway. I don't really care.
I like when John's like, sometimes I go to Stark at Rocky Road. Sometimes I get chocolate chip. Well, I've been there, John. I get it.
Well, just like frozen desserts.
I love frozen desserts. Sometimes I get strawberry. Sometimes I get pistachio.
Oh, wow. That was a real mixed bag right there.
That's also real.
Wow. So Jabri and Miona, we're moving on.
Okay, this is stupid.
He
I
says
heard
that. Yeah, that's my doorbell. My vitamin D came.
It came late. Vitamin D. How dare they come today? It's just too late for the vitamins.
This is the Lord's Day.
Right. You should have been taking those vitamins Friday, right?
Well, I took my last one on Friday. It's weekly.
The other day, Friday, I was very anxious. You're like, you can't be anxious. It's vitamin D day.
It's vitamin D day. Fridays are my favorite day. I get to take my very strong vitamin D once a week. It's delicious.
Lucky you. Lucky you.
It's going to happen for
big.
you.
Something to look forward to.
It's going to happen one day. All right. Someone's at my door, I guess. I guess I have to, in the middle of this podcast, sign for it. Okay.
Do it. Listen, she's just making the podcast relatable. This is relatable. I love this. You should see her. She's running around in the background. So we're going to talk about Gibri and Miona next. This is just me, Noelle. I'm not really sure what to say. Gibri and Miona, they have a lot of matching outfits, which I think is kind of cute. I don't know what you guys think about it. I would like to see her hair down though.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
I was saying I would like to see Miona's hair down.
Oh, I think her head would explode.
But like, how does she sleep? Like, what is her hair like? When
Okay.
she
Do you think this is what I was thinking when I was watching this? Hold on. I had to put my seat chair thing back.
Oh, she has to put her thing back, the cube thing.
Okay. Do you think that if she took her hair down, she would be like a wrinkled mess? Do you think it's just holding her hair back?
Oh, like it's Botox for her.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Do you think she's really like 85 years old?
Yeah, like haggard.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be amazing?
And that's so good. I love that conspiracy theory.
I'm telling you, I keep watching it and I'm like, her winged liner is getting longer and longer, but is it, or is her skin just getting tighter? Her ponytail's getting tighter. Her winged liner goes into her hairline.
It does though. And her eyebrows.
Yeah.
They have no tail, which I do like.
Sure. But it's a look. It's a look for sure.
It's a look and it's not for me. I did read on 90 Day Fiance. This is not saying who's together, who's not. It's just I read that Emily is either pregnant or had a girl and Kara's pregnant.
Oh God.
And Kara said, I feel like someone else is pregnant, but I don't. Oh, and Thais is pregnant. I read that today.
Spoiler alert, guys.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't know what's true and what's not. It's just something that I read in passing on Instagram. I want you guys to chew on that fat.
Chew on that. Post it in the group.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So we start with Gibri and Miona, and he says, quote, "My grandmother's a gangster."
Okay, but you're right about the timeline, because when we met his grandmother, she had purple hair. At dinner, she was blonde.
Yeah.
And now she has purple hair again. He's talking about dinner last night. Excuse me, sir. She has grown out purple hair.
Right.
You guys didn't have dinner last night.
No.
This is before dinner.
Well, he's hiking with gangster grandma, and she said that she doesn't see any joy with them. And guess what? I agree with her.
There is no joy with them.
He was like, listen, I really like her because she already had 30,000 followers when I met her. What?
I have to tell you, they are soulmates though, Gibri and Miona, because I look at them now, like online, their TikToks and stuff.
Yeah.
They have YouTube channels. They're fame whores.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. They're both the equal amount of shallow.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So he says, quote, "I want to marry this music. I want to marry this art." Stop saying that.
Okay. He believes it though.
So oh my God, I cannot deal with this.
No, I know. At least grandma's the voice of reason.
Well,
that he could hear.
She also implies that he's always been like this.
But this isn't new. You don't just grow this in your personality.
Sure. So grandma wants to officiate the wedding.
I think that's cute.
Yeah. So now
Miona probably won't want it, but it's cute.
Well, it's 35 days to the wedding. And do you think, honestly, has she ever smiled, do you think, in her whole life?
No, her hair is too tight. You're right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think she can.
My problem is how large the ponytail is.
It's very big.
I would sweat to death.
Noelle.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot. It's a lot of prep work to go to the dinner table.
But also, it's so crazy because I wear my hair in a ponytail and I get little baby hairs coming out and stuff.
Yeah.
She's never had one hair come out.
Well,
what does she use?
Shellac.
But that's what I mean. Right. She's lacquered her hair.
She's lacquered it. It is lacquered.
Shellac.
It's an oil-based shellac.
Yeah,
It's a
seriously.
beautiful sealant.
Mhm.
So I love how he's talking to Miona and he's like, I want to cut the kind of wife, like I'm going to be in the recording studio for 12 hours in LA. And it's like, sure, Jan.
Here's the thing. I always tell you this all the time. Let guys think what they want. Yep. I'm going to be your.
Okay. Can I tell you something? That's exact. I was thinking about it when she was saying that. I'm like, Noelle would be like, oh my God, 12 hours you have to work in your imaginary head in LA in a recording studio. Sure.
No point in disputing it because you know it's not going to happen.
Right.
So it's just like, yeah, of course I'm going to
He's recording an imaginary album.
Right.
And he's already mad at her
with that.
He's already mad at her because she's not allowing him to record.
Right. Right.
Okay. All right.
I like that they're always matching. I think that's so cute.
Oh God. So she still wants to get married in California and she's like, we can elope. I don't care.
It's annoying.
Okay. Well, he says, I don't want a spoiled princess. I want a queen. And she goes, then give me a queen wedding. And I got to tell you, not that I agree with exactly what she said, but he wants her to be something. And like, he's not who he should be.
Yeah. But you feel that way. She doesn't.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
saying.
I think that they are both stubborn and neither of them are willing to see each other's side. That's really the problem.
He says that he can't have a beach wedding in California because he doesn't want to disappoint his family. Didn't they say they weren't coming because they don't support the wedding?
Right. But at first they were saying they weren't going because they couldn't take off of work. So I think we're still going with that.
Okay. Well, moving on to Ari and Binyam. Leandro is going to go wedding dress shopping with her because that's normal.
Yeah. It's like, wait, what?
No, this isn't real.
Yeah.
This isn't real. Nothing is real. So Binyam says he's a nerd.
Okay. That was funny.
That was very funny. So she's in the bathroom.
Like, I could beat him up all the way.
Right. She's in the bathroom. She said that she's sick, but not sick. She feels not herself, but not herself.
She's having a panic attack, I think.
She doesn't want to go. And so then Leandro's like, well, when was the last time you got your period?
Do you think what I think? She just doesn't, that she's scared about getting married. So she doesn't want to go look at dresses.
I think
she's anxious and doesn't know it.
That if she did get her period, she used it as maybe a gel in her hair.
Tracey, I think that I would have a nervous breakdown if I had such slopey couches. Did you see the slopes on those couches?
How can I see the slopes on the couches when I'm dealing with a woman who has not showered since she lived in Ethiopia? You remember when she was looking at all of these places in Ethiopia and she was like, what is this like? She was probably like, who cares if there's a bathroom? I'm not going to shower.
I couldn't believe how dirty her hair was in this episode.
Well, she said that she's not ready to have another baby, but I love how we just figure out at 30 years old that being nauseous,
right,
and not feeling great might be a sign of pregnancy. Like Leandro opened their eyes to a whole nother realm of possibility.
I know, it's so lame. Tracey, did you look at these couches though?
No, I didn't. I need you to post it. Someone's going to post a picture. Tell me about it.
Someone's going to post a picture. I'm just going to tell you really quick. They're like pleather couches. They're red. I have an affinity for red, so that's fine. They're like, when you have like that button in the middle.
The button in the middle. Like
think about
armrest, like an armrest.
Think about how.
Tufted.
Yes. Okay. So it's tufted, but the back, instead of the back where you sit against, instead of it being straight, it's on a slope like this. So it's like, that wedge you put your feet on? That's what it's like.
Okay. Interesting.
How do you sit up straight
on purpose? It's like that, or
the whole couch is like that. And the armrests are like that.
Interesting. So it's like a modular couch almost. I
would fall off the couch. I don't understand. It's so weird to me.
I'm going to have to take another look. So Leandro's going to go get a pregnancy test with Binyam because they're all in each other's business. They're all a big family.
This is what they want. They just want this to happen. They want Binyam to be as uncomfortable as possible.
Yes.
So he's not in on the joke.
Right. So he said that he wants 10 babies and Leandro's like, no, she doesn't want 10 babies. And he said, you don't know Ari.
I like when he's like, well, maybe when she was with you, she didn't want kids.
Yeah.
Poor
and he goes,
Binyam.
well, we can ask her. Why is this we? Why is there any we?
Because they want to piss Binyam off.
So Leandro asked her, how many kids do you want? And she's like, one more. And she's like, oh, look, my ex knows me better. Sorry, that was just me doing her
I had my eyes closed. And while you did it, I saw her face saying it. Yeah. I hallucinated Ariella.
Yeah. So that's really, and then she goes, just kidding.
Okay. Well, I want to know more about the menu at PJ's Pancake House. That I can tell you.
We're not there yet, but I will tell you that the test is negative, but she has on a body con dress, and yet she brushed her dirty hair with a blender.
Well, so that's the thing. It's like you look nice minus your neck up. Why?
What are we doing?
You know, when I was looking
a lot
at her
of
in
matching
the
sets
confessional,
too. Mm-hmm.
I like matching sets, so that's okay with me. When I was looking at her in the confessional and her hair is dark, I'm like, her hair looks nice dark. I can't believe it. I'm not making fun because I actually like this look. Her eyes are so almond shaped and large.
Yeah.
They're so big. It's like such an interesting look. And it's
like,
you
could be very
so
pretty.
much with this.
Yeah, she could be very pretty. She chooses
she chooses
not
to be
to.
dirt nasty.
Oh, wow.
Dirt nasty.
And
I like Ariella.
No, I don't mind her.
Yeah, I don't dislike her at all. It's just I dislike her hair. Get dry shampoo. I don't care. You don't have to wash your hair.
No, you have to wash your hair.
I haven't washed my hair in like 4 days. I don't look
you
like
have,
that.
You have right, but it's
But if I did, I wouldn't look like that. You know, I would wash my hair. Right.
So let's talk about PJ's Pancake House. It's on Nassau Street in Princeton, New Jersey. I'm sure that's the one they went to. And let's check out the menu. To be honest with you, it's a diner, I think.
Okay, because she said it was like a famous place, and she's eating like a wrap, and I'm like, "This is what you're eating?"
Oh, because they didn't go for breakfast. Let's get real. So there's a lot of different pancakes. So we have Old West buckwheat, nutty multigrain, corn belt, pecan, chocolate chip, peanut butter chocolate chip, Oreo, silver dollars, potato, blueberry, banana coconut rum, banana, caramel apple, cinnamon, pumpkin, Nutella banana and strawberry, fresh strawberry, banana pecan, apricot pecan, s'mores, and tiramisu.
Potato or buckwheat. That's the way to go.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really
so I'm not like a fruity chocolatey pancake.
Sure. Well, they have gluten-free pancakes. They have gluten-free French toast and a gluten-free Belgian waffle.
Well, when we go hang out with Ariella,
okay, we'll go
there.
They have a lot of breakfast sides,
like bacon and grits,
PJ's mashed browns.
I want that. What is that? I want that.
I don't know. There's no way to know, but it's $6.95 and I could afford that for you.
I want that.
I'm going to get that for you. They have a lot of salads,
biscuits and gravy. Maybe I like that.
Let's see if they have biscuits.
Tracy's like white sausage gravy. Gross.
Yeah. I mean, that's not who I am as a person.
Who I am.
They do not have that.
All right. That's unfortunate.
Is it?
Yeah. For me.
Okay. I don't know if they have a lunch menu.
They probably close at like 2 p.m.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure
it's probably like it's like breakfast lunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess so. I'm looking at Benedict starters, sandwiches, turkey club, here, grilled chicken Caesar wrap. I'm assuming that's what they got because that's the only wrap on the menu. Hummus wrap. Oh, hummus wrap.
I think she had a hummus wrap.
Yeah.
It didn't look Caesar-y.
Yeah. There's famous Texas toast grilled cheeses.
Okay.
Burgers.
Take me there. Get me a hash brown mash.
Whatever that
Texas
is.
Toast grilled cheese.
Okay.
And
so
let's
see. Let's see what the hours are. Locations. Let's see. So the one in Princeton specifically, because there's a lot of different ones. Monday through Sunday, 8 to 8. And there's patio seating.
I love that for me.
Oh my God, Noelle, this is great. All right, moving on. So they go to PJ's Pancake House. Her hair is even dirtier. It got dirtier in the car.
But at least she has it back now.
She's
like wear it in a ponytail, you know?
I guess. She wants Biniam to be friends with Leandro. And she's so happy she's not pregnant. Because she doesn't want more kids.
Leandro lives in Indiana. Why do they have to be friends? He doesn't even live here. He doesn't even live in New York. He lives in Indiana.
Oh God, I don't know.
And honestly, Leandro doesn't seem like something I want to write home about. I don't want to be friends with him.
No,
I'd rather be friends with Biniam.
Yeah, me too. He's annoying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're moving on to Carrie and Guillermo, where he starts off by saying, quote, "It's not my first rodeo."
That's very funny.
He gets teary-eyed at the national anthem. She is wearing her hair in pigtails, braided pigtails, with a red bandana.
Yeah, she's the cutest thing I've ever seen, and I hate it. It makes me mad because she's so unlikable.
She's very cute, but also like, why don't you just dress up like a bull?
Yeah, she looks like her name is Daisy Duke. She is so cute.
She is very cute. So this is like a bull riding thing. It's the rodeo. And he says hot dogs, burgers, nachos. And this is like the most American thing ever.
Okay.
And then she goes, nom, 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 nom.
Well, they get chili cheese nachos and hot dogs. I would shit my pants there. I would
Yes,
actually
you
poop
would.
my pants right there.
You would. So she's going to have a medium wedding for him. And they have 3 weeks to plan a medium.
Listen, any type of compromise is good in my book. I think that that's really nice.
Yes. Moving on, because I have nothing else about them.
No, that was it. My last note was 3 weeks to plan.
Okay, me too. That's what my last note was. Moving on to Bilal and Shaida.
Okay. I have an opinion. For everyone who thinks I just dropped everything in my room. Sorry.
That's fine.
For everyone that thinks Shaida is so like likable, you're all insane.
Who thinks that?
When I tell you, so many people on Twitter talk about how wonderful she is.
She's pretty.
And I'm like, from the first day, I got bad vibes, bad juju from her. Not that Bilal is a prize,
Right.
but I'm just not into it. She's beautiful,
Right.
but I do not trust this girl.
Yeah, she's pretty.
She's so pretty.
Yeah, that's why everyone likes her. I'm telling you,
Uh-huh.
that's why people think she's likable. So I love how this starts off with the saddest music.
Oh, see, I didn't even notice that.
Oh my God, it's the saddest music. Bilal is laying on the bed on this knot pillow. Like, you think he's going to be like, Shaida, come closer. I have one
Right.
more hour to live.
Right. Come closer.
He's laying on the bed and
Guys.
she says that the energy is quite sour.
Okay. Seems
liked
kind of
it.
sour.
So he said that they aren't vibing. So they do a family yoga.
Okay. This looks so fun. It looks nice in chilly fall weather
Mhm.
outside. This is perfect.
But I'll tell you,
Yeah.
him and the kids are being silly and she is looking at them with daggers.
Because she's not fun. That's the problem.
She cannot smile. She hated this.
Well, I think watching this, maybe it was watching this episode because they always show him in such a light. It's like, oh, he is kind of fun. He has a
Yeah.
fun side to him.
yeah, she does not.
doesn't. No.
Nope. So now his ex comes over. Shahida.
Shahida.
They have almost like matching hijabs on.
I know. He has very nice taste in women. They're both beautiful.
Oh, for sure.
Mhm.
But she comes in and Shaida
She
is
came
like
in hot a little bit.
She came in hot. Shaida's like, but Shaida did too.
I know. Well, that was the problem.
She was
They
like,
were
no, I
talking
know. I
so
saw.
passive aggressive to
Yeah,
each
she's
other.
like, no, I know. I have to be nice to you because you're his ex.
When she said X, I'm like, her nostrils flared.
Yes.
When she said it.
And she's like, yeah, well, I'm not just his ex. I'm also his friend.
Right. I'm not a client. I'm the president.
Yes. So now she starts screaming that she's very stern and she won't make
Okay.
eye contact with her.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, really? Because I love your kids. You remember when I sent them little gifts? And she's like, yeah, they did tell me about that. The little gifts.
Yeah. And then you told my daughter to wash chicken like you wash your lady parts.
Right. And then you told my daughter to call you mom.
Oh God. I couldn't. I thought she was gonna bring that up.
I thought she was going to bring that up too.
Yeah.
So the ex is mad that Bilal didn't set up a meeting, but don't be mad at Shaida for that.
Okay. That's Bilal's fault. But also, why didn't you just call him and ask?
Right. But now
You know?
she's talking about a prenup. And she's like, oh, honey, I'm very known in my community.
Google me. Shut
Mhm.
the fuck up. Sorry, Fran. I know you hear me, but like, come on. STFU, Shaida.
Well, she says the ex goes, it is what it is.
I know, I hate that answer so much, but it's like, why couldn't they have a normal conversation? The ex would have been like, listen, I'm worried about my kids' future.
Yeah. But also that's between Bilal and Shaida.
Right. It is not her business.
That should be a discussion that Bilal and his ex-wife have.
Yes.
Like, hey, don't marry this girl unless you have protected the assets for the children.
Bilal might have asked her to talk.
I mean, listen, this was for the show, but I'm just saying in real life. Let's
This
pretend.
was just surprising because I thought his ex would actually be a lot nicer.
I did
But then
too.
again, I thought Shaida would be a lot nicer too.
Yeah.
You're right though. As soon as she said you're his ex, I was like, oh my
Mhm.
God, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. So yeah, that is all. Now here's the problem.
Yeah.
We started a YouTube channel
Yeah.
and we need everyone to subscribe so that we could start it. But we need you to have subscribed to the channel so that we could start it.
Do you realize how many more people listen to this than people who have subscribed?
I
on
know we
YouTube?
don't even have 1,000 subscribers.
What
and
are you
yet we have
doing?
thousands and thousands and thousands upon thousands of listeners. Like, so
like for real.
the link is in the show notes. Also, you can go to YouTube you could search a channel. It's called Trash Talk Podcast and subscribe to it. And then we're going to put videos on it. But if we don't have any subscribe, you know what I mean? Like chicken egg, I get it, but like we need subscribers first. We're not doing it without 1,000 subscribers.
No chance. Come on, guys. Please do it for us. You love us. I think you love us.
Do it for the love of the game.
Do it for the love of the game. I love the game.
I love the game too. Make sure you follow 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter, where Noelle gives you the best updates. She has been live tweeting the show. So make sure you do that. Also, follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And you can follow me at Trixie2Zini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Leave us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to us on, because we've been getting a ton of great reviews and we want to hear from you. I'm just saying.
All I love, you know what gives me life? Good reviews, because there are so many mean people in this world that when people say something nice, like it makes my life.
Well, we got a 5-star review on June 7th, and it says, I love them. 5 stars. I love that these girls are from Queens and all the references. I feel that I'm gossiping about the neighborhood with my besties. Noelle and Tracey are podcast gold.
Oh, Queens. I love the car pizza.
Wilson says, not only the only 90 Day Fiance. The only 90 Day Fiance podcast. These girls absolutely kill it. Every one of their podcasts is incredible, but this is by far my favorite. I have re-listened to this from start to finish at least twice, and I'm not embarrassed. I love that Tracey and Noelle don't always agree on their perspectives of the cast, and I love that they do not hold back at all, while also somehow still being pretty polite. I would die without this podcast.
I would die without you. I would die without this podcast too. It saved my life many times.
Same.
Yeah.
True story.
It's a true story.
We love you. If you would die without the podcast, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. And go to TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming tour dates, and everything podcast related is right there. And we have merch for sale. We have brand new buttons that say I'm a trash talker. Oh, it's so cute.
I love the buttons.
Obsessed with these buttons.
Also, if you would die without this podcast, imagine the death you would feel without our YouTube. You're going to get hooked.
You're going to get hooked. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Dr. Zismore.
Bye.
Bye.
That's the wrong commercial. Bye.